I brought a set of Pokémon cards. Like most 90s babies, I fell into the craze. We were playing with them on the school bus, trading them, and my mom bought me this set online.
So do you remember when your mom purchased these cards?
My mom told me that it was sometime in the late 1990s and that she paid about $35 for them online.
This is a collection of original 1999 Pokémon base set cards, the first 102 cards ever released in the United States. Pokémon started as a Game Boy game in Japan, Pokémon Red and Pokémon Blue. The name Pokémon comes from Pocket Monsters, the original Japanese title. In 1996, Media Factory released the first trading cards in Japan. By 1999, the craze hit the United States, and Wizards of the Coast published the base set cards. Today, Pokémon is one of the biggest franchises in the world. This binder has about 150 cards in total. The main set is the original 1999 base set, the first 102 cards ever released in the Pokémon trading card game. Among them are the 16 original holographic cards, which are the most sought after, but the real treasures are the shadowless cards. Rare prints that are worth much more than regular versions. Between first edition and unlimited prints, there was a short period where cards were printed without a shadow border. These are called shadowless cards. You can spot them by the lighter border and the repeated 99 date stamp at the bottom. Shadowless cards are rarer and more valuable than regular prints. The most valuable card in this collection is a shadowless Charizard. When it comes to Pokémon, Charizard is the character everybody loves. This fire-breathing dragon is the king of all Pokémon cards, and a shadowless version makes it even more special. The collection also includes a shadowless Mewtwo, one of the most powerful psychic Pokémon. There's also a shadowless Nidoking and shadowless Gyarados. Each of these shadowless cards is rarer and more valuable than regular prints. The cards are in good shape, around an 8 to 8.5 grade. Some might reach a 9, but none are perfect 10s due to light wear on the blue edges.
The Pokémon market is extremely volatile. It is a market that blossomed through the pandemic. There's approximately 150 cards in your binder. Conservatively, at auction, we would say that your binder would be in the $5,000 to $10,000 range.
Wow, much more than I was expecting.
Okay, what were you expecting?
My friends told me $50 for the whole binder, so...
Oh man, you need some new friends.
I agree, they owe me.
I brought in Magic cards. My husband played Magic in the 90s.
Okay.
And at the time, he made a concerted effort to get a whole set. He played with his friends and played in tournaments.
Okay.
But then I think he wanted to have a complete set, and so he would buy individual packs at the store, and until he was able to put together a complete set. He traded for some of the cards as well.
This is a set of Magic the Gathering cards from 1993. Magic was the first trading card game ever made. It came before Pokémon and all the others. The Magic card game was created in 1993 by Richard Garfield in collaboration with Wizards of the Coast. The first release was the Alpha set with 295 cards. Shortly after came the Beta set with 302 cards. This collection is a complete beta set, all 302 cards from that original 1993 printing. Beta cards can be identified by their black border, rounder corners, and small white dots in the printing along the edge of the image. These details prove the cards are from the original 1993 set, not later unlimited reprints. The crown jewels of this collection are the Power 9, the 9 most powerful cards ever printed in Magic card history. These cards are so strong that they are banned from regular play and only allowed in vintage tournaments. The Power 9 includes the legendary Black Lotus, the 5 Mox Jewel cards, Mox Emerald, Mox Sapphire, Mox Ruby, Mox Pearl, and Mox Jet, Ancestral Recall, Time Walk, and Time Twister. The Black Lotus is the most famous and valuable card among all Magic cards. It's the card every collector dreams of owning, the creme de la creme of trading cards. Beyond the Power 9, this collection includes a Volcanic Island, a rare dual land card that was only printed in the beta set, not the alpha set. This makes it a true first edition card. The cards are in excellent shape, around an 8 out of 10 grade. Some may be 7.5, but overall they have been well cared for. In the trading card world, even the smallest nick or crease affects value, so condition is everything.
Do you know why we have the binder open to this page with these 9 particular cards?
No, I don't.
Okay. That's like this is referred to as the Power 9. And the reason why we call it the Power 9 is these are literally the most powerful cards in existence in the Magic world. If you had to guess, what do you think the value on 9 cards is?
Couple $100.
Couple $100. For the Power 9 right here, you'd be looking at $50,000 to $75,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right? So cumulatively, you're looking at auction between $65,000 and $100,000 in trading cards
Oh my
here.
gosh.
I was 4 years old in 1977, and I think on reflection, that was really the perfect age to be when Star Wars came out. And at some point in the 80s, we were in a mall, and there was a guy at a table selling some comic books. And I think it was like $40, $42 sticks in my head. And we kind of moved on because that was a lot of money. And at the end of I don't know if we were looking for school clothes or whatever, but she said, "You're still thinking about those figures, aren't you?" And we went back and we got it.
This is a collection of original Star Wars toys from the late 1970s and early 1980s, from the first trilogy that changed movies forever. Star Wars came out in 1977 and took the world by storm. Kids everywhere wanted to own the toys, play with the action figures, and bring the galaxy far, far away into their homes. The toy company Kenner made the official Star Wars figures, and they became some of the most popular toys of the era. The original trilogy, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, ran from 1977 to 1983. And the toys followed every step of the way. The star of this collection is the early bird certificate package. When Star Wars first came out, Kenner couldn't make the toys fast enough. So they sold a certificate, a promise that you would receive the first 4 figures when they were ready. This package has the certificate, the cardboard display stand, and the original 4 figures: Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, and R2-D2. It has never been opened, still sealed with the original tape. Here's what makes the set truly special. The Luke Skywalker figure has a double telescoping lightsaber, a rare version where the lightsaber extends in 2 parts instead of 1. Only 3 figures were ever made with this feature. Most collectors don't even know it exists. In 1984 to 85, after the movies ended, Kenner tried to keep fans interested by including coins with each figure. This collection has a complete silver coin set. The owner got it by writing a letter to Kenner as a 12-year-old, asking if there was a way to buy the coins without buying all the figures again. Kenner called back and offered the full set for $25. The collection also includes the original letters, the one the owner wrote to Kenner, and the response from their Consumer Affairs Department.
The coin set was issued 84 through 85.
Yes.
But as a whole, the set at auction generally would sell somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 as a set.
Okay.
Your early bird certificate package, which it's totally intact, auction estimate on that would be $6,000 to $9,000.
Wow.
Interesting about this is I'm sure you know all about the early bird promo with the figures.
Right.
That at auction, again, being conservative, I'd estimate $10,000 to $15,000.
Wow. That's amazing.
So
I bought them new when I was about 11 and 12 years old, and I put them in a box. And for the last 50-something years, they've sort of sat in that box. I got inspired when Antiques Roadshow came to town, and I thought I'd bring them in.
This is a collection of Marvel comic books from the 1960s, the Silver Age of comics, when some of the greatest superheroes were born. Marvel has been around since the late 1930s, originally called Timely Comics during the Golden Age. Later, it became Atlas Comics. But in 1961, everything changed. Marvel launched the Silver Age with Fantastic Four #1 in November 1961. This was the beginning of the Marvel Universe as we know it today. The Fantastic Four became a breeding ground for new superheroes. Many famous characters made their first appearance in these pages. In comic book collecting, the most valuable issues are called key issues. A key issue is any comic that is historically important, like the first appearance of a character, a costume change, an important storyline, or the death of a character. First appearances are especially valuable because collectors want to own the moment a superhero was born. This collection has 110 comic books, all from the Marvel Silver Age between 1961 and 1967. The condition across the board is phenomenal. These comics sat in a box for over 50 years, well preserved. Fantastic Four number 36 features the first appearance of Medusa, the first Inhuman character. Fantastic Four number 48 is the best book in this collection. It has the first appearance of Galactus and the Silver Surfer. Fantastic Four number 52 is hotter than fire in the marketplace. It features the first appearance of T'Challa, the Black Panther. Black Panther is one of the hottest characters in the Marvel Universe right now. Avengers number 11 shows Spider-Man joining the Avengers for the first time, a major crossover event.
And the condition across the board is, realistically, it's phenomenal. Conservatively, at auction for the entire collection, I think you easily have $30,000 to $40,000 worth of comics here. $10 all in, $12. I mean, that's not too bad of a return on your investment.
I didn't really think of it as an investment at 12, but I guess it was.
On the Fantastic Four 52, if this was in 9.8 condition, you'd easily have a $100,000 comic.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's the Black Panther, of course.
It's hard to believe.
When I was 12 years old, 1962, we would go to town to get groceries on Saturdays and stop at a hot dog stand. And if I had been behaving myself, I would get a chance to pick up a comic or two. I was into Disney characters and anything to make you laugh. I was not a superhero comic person until Spider-Man came along, and that one I just picked up, and it got into the collection and has been there ever since.
This is the comic book that started it all for Spider-Man. Amazing Fantasy number 15 is where the superhero was born. Amazing Fantasy number 15 was released in August 1962, right at the heart of the Silver Age of Marvel Comics. It was created by two legends, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. They wanted Spider-Man to be different from other superheroes. The title went through several name changes. It started as Amazing Adventures for issues 1 through 6. Then it became Amazing Adult Fantasy for issues 7 through 14. Finally, for issue 15, they dropped adult, and it became simply Amazing Fantasy. This was the only issue under that title, and it introduced Spider-Man to the world. The publisher, Martin Goodman, was hesitant to release it, but it became one of the greatest selling comics in Marvel history and led to Amazing Spider-Man number 1 in March 1963. Steve Ditko drew the inside pages, both pencils and inks. He was supposed to do the cover too, but Stan Lee gave it to Jack Kirby instead. Kirby penciled the cover and Ditko inked it. This comic is not in great shape. It grades around 1.8 to 2.0 out of 10. It's ripped and missing pieces. About 250,000 copies were printed.
Today's market, prices have been a little volatile. We experienced a big boom through the COVID pandemic where prices really went through the roof. Now we've had some market readjustment. At auction today, this would be $18,000 to $22,000.
Get out. Oh, do I have a buyer in the house? Thank you so much.
Yeah.